Hi golfers, David Reckless from Reckless Golf. Today I'd like to talk to you about what makes your ball slice, what makes it curve to the right for a right-hander, and for us left-handers to the left. Today I've got my launch monitor behind me, which is a Doppler radar. It gives us a lot of information about your golf ball, backspin, ball speed, club speed, so a lot of information that's very precise. My target line and my golf club with a golf shaft representing the club face. So, I think the biggest mistake I see people make is they try and make the ball go straight. So when they're swinging the golf club, they try and make the club face go straight towards the target. Well, unfortunately, the golf club is not designed to do this. As we know, the golf club doesn't sit vertical to the target line. This would make your ball go off to the right. The golf club rests on the ground and sits on an incline. So my club face is square to where the target is. So that's a big problem. If you're trying to hit your ball straight, that will make the ball curve to the right, and or you might misimpact the ball, fat or thin, or chunking and topping. So that's one of the biggest problems I see with you golfers, is trying to hit the ball straight with an implement that's not designed to do that. So the golf club is designed to swing in an arc. It'll start on my target line with the club face nice and square. It'll swing back around on the inside of the target line, and as I turn my body towards the target, the club face will square and go back inside that target line. So the correct path for a golf club to start your ball on the target line would be from inside to inside. That will make your ball start in the direction of your target. The problem is the second part, and in previous videos we've talked about the lie angle of the golf club. So the lie angle will influence the direction of the ball. So if your lie angles are too flat, as you can see, that's going to make the ball curve off to the right. So you may make a very, very good swing that's inside to inside with a square club face, but if your lie angles are too flat, that will make the ball curve to the right. So that's number two reason the ball curves off to the right for a right-hander. The other one is the club face angle. So if I'm swinging from inside back to square with an open face and then swinging back inside, that will make the ball start at my target and then curve off to the right. So club face causes curve, lie angle causes curve, and trying to make the club go in a straight line will also make the ball curve off to your right. A very controversial part of this is a lot of people believe that if their swing path is from inside to outside, the ball's going to slice. They believe they cut across it. That's not totally true, because if I swing from inside to outside and my club face is square to that path, my ball will pull to the left. It'll go dead straight, but left of my target line. So the path doesn't cause the ball to curve to the right. It will if your club face is open to the path. The ball will start left, a pull, and then curve to the right. So the club face must be open for the ball to curve to the right, even with an in-to-out path. Because if I swing the golf club from inside to outside with a closed club face to the path, that will make my ball pull left and hook further left. So in all three instances, all I've done is change the club face, not the path. So my path of my swing is responsible for where my ball starts its journey, and the face is responsible for where my ball will curve to. That's if my lie angles are correct. So again, lie angle is a very, very important part of this. Now, my launch monitor back here I've been using for some 10 years. It's a very, very important instrument and gives us a lot of correct information, but it doesn't give us all the information. So some people are saying the path is directly responsible for the curve, but unfortunately there is no launch monitor on the marketplace at the moment that actually measures lie angle correctly. There's only one way you can measure it. And as I showed you in video 2 about lie angle, we showed you how it's measured correctly. So my lie angle can also affect it. So it's not giving you all the information. It's also not looking at the golf swing. It's only looking at the ball and the club. So for someone to use one of these machines that's inexperienced and doesn't understand the golf swing could be really dangerous, and a lot of misperceptions out there. I've been using it for 10 years, and as a golf professional and a person who understands the swing, I can see what the machine's saying, but when I look at the golf swing, I'm also taking that into account. So just remember, if you're slicing the ball and you believe your club is swinging that way, changing it could be fatal. By swinging the other way, you're actually going to hit the ball further right, which I did that. And unfortunately, I practiced that very, very well. And that's a lot of the problems that I have with my golf these days, is I'm swinging too much the opposite way. So just remember, your ball curves to the right because of the club face angle and also your lie angle. And if you're trying to make the club go in a straight line, the golf club's not designed to do that. I hope you enjoyed this video on what makes your ball slice. Go to my website, www.recklessgolf.com.au, and we'll see you really soon.